Well, here I am. Hashtag Digi Nomad. Laying my ass in the DigiMobile, the Toyota Prius that I have rigged up to stealth camp across the USA, along with hashtag Lady the Pitbull and the little Yorkie dog, hashtag Trixie the Terrible. And nowadays, I rig up a GoPro camera to use as my security camera as I'm laying my ass in there. And sometimes you capture all kind of shit. This time, I captured an old 70-year-old veterinarian giving career and life advice to a young veterinarian girl who's just starting out. And let's see what he tells her.
I think that's great. I also think that you have to realize you're a general practitioner. Okay, you're not. If I send a dog to Le Pearl and it doesn't get worked up correctly, I'm a little bit bummed. I saw a dog yesterday for friends that goes to family friends, and they looked at it and thought it had. Well, yeah, I thought they were too, but they diagnosed it as myasthenia gravis. Oh. They wanted a second opinion.
Ever diagnosed it?
I've never diagnosed it.
I called you on that case because it had megasophagus, and like, now she's dropping in her hind end.
Yeah.
I did the test, started on the cranial stiffening or something, and she was fixed. I remember you were walking me through that, but I was like, oh,
yeah.
I knew that.
I mean, it's been years since I've even thought about that. No, it had 2 torn cruciate ligaments. I mean, it's like they didn't even look at the dogs. But I think you would fit in very well there. I think Amy would mother you a little bit. Maybe that's good. By mothering, I mean, Ashley, we want you to get out of here. You've done enough. You've done enough today. Go home, kick back, relax a little bit.
She used to be the one that would say that you're too slow.
You'll never hear that.
And I'm fast now, but at least a 15-minute appointment. Sick things. I know I used to do that sometimes, but I like to really educate people. I take long if I'm like trying to be like
No. Oh. You could be dead and not be like that. She's bad. I think you're a very good veterinarian.
I know you do, and I need to get out of my conversation problem. But
that what makes you who you are. Yeah,
it's bad though. Like I feel like if a case isn't going well, like I just can't get out of my head. Like I lose sleep over things. Like I did a dental on a dog and I hit that blood vessel in its jaw and just kept gushing. I stopped it and sent it home. I have to go back in at some point to remove the remainder of the root that I left because I said I keep digging at that thing, keep squirting. But I just kept thinking that dog's gonna bleed out because it's gonna chew on something, it's gonna bleed him, so I can really sleep. And then this husky that I had today, that I don't know what happened with him, the reaction to anesthesia, it died for a second. So I like reverse things.
So I'm 70 years old. Do surgery all day, go home, have a dog that a spay that didn't maybe go as well as I wanted to do. I'll come back over here at 1 o'clock in the morning to check.
Yeah, I do that too.
Rather than lie in bed, thinking about it. Oh, you look fine. Okay, I'll go back home again. But at least
a little bit further. I used to do that for South Kent all the time. I would come back in around midnight, check on my space, and then I would sometimes come back in second check on him.
Yeah,
but
you do need to get over that a little bit. But wherever you go, you need to get over it.
I don't know if I can change that. I don't know if I can get it from my head. I've tried Prozac, I've tried lots of anxiety meds. I know. You're not my therapist. I do. I go to a therapist.
Good.
I used to go twice a week. Now I'm down to just once a month because I can't afford it.
Sure.
It's not paying very much. I'm struggling. That's all.
Well, part of that I think is you're getting beat up.
Sorry. I don't know.
Oh, no. What's the therapist tell you about this?
she's been telling me lately to get the fuck out of there. That's what she's been telling me, because my mom's been telling me. But, you know, they're giving my side of the story. They're not hearing the other people have to say. I could be confusing. Maybe I'm the one that's stressing people out. I mean, I try so hard. If there's a note on the table, I take care of it.
After, life's not supposed to be that hard. I think you do make it hard. I think one of the things is you and Amy are a little bit alike in some ways, in that you're, you know, she looks at intensity differently, but your passion, compassion doesn't let you take a breath. And I don't think this practice where you're at is a good fit for you at all.
I just was desperate to get this out of camp. Desperate. So just whatever. And Jordan worked there, and I took her.
And I would have too.
Twice a fucking week, and I should have known. And
Yeah.
I just went in there and said, "Come on," because I needed to get out, and I didn't do a work interview. I mean, I did. I followed her around, but she didn't do it. It's not just.
I know that.
Like, I had a, this was a while back, but, and I usually don't really should like.
No, not at all.
I saw 2 black cats on a Saturday and took care of them. I like to pull their catheters within like 48 hours because if it's going to irritate them. And I use the red rubbers and slippery Sams. So that's how I was taught. I get a call, a message from Dr. Meyer telling me that one of my cats removed and that Dr. Chetty had to take care of things. And I really should make sure I'm practicing appropriate medicine. And I'm like, you guys use fucking, they keep the Tomcat catheters in. Like, that just seems like that's what they leave doing. And I'm just like, okay, that's you. This is me. And so I tried to explain that to her. And finally I just had to call her and say, you're damaging my mental health because you're sending me these texts. Like, I think I'm doing good medicine, but you're making me feel like I'm not. It's because I'm not doing it their way. And she's not doing it anymore because I told her about my mental health. But I feel like they still talk about how it's incorrect anesthesia. Like, they still are, I mean, they hold dogs down to give them IV injections. Even police dogs that come in that are aggressive, like sedate, give it dextrometry. But no, they have 5 people holding this dog down, and it's anal landing everywhere. It happens, but I try to explain to them, like, you don't have to do the same thing as me, but see how it works. Yes, bad things can happen with that too, but they don't want to listen to anything I have to say. And I'm not in their face about it. I am simply, I stay in my lane. I just stay in my lane.
Yeah.
I feel like they still talk about me and throwing under the bus. So I'm just so intense about making sure everything's right, finished. My notes are right. Because I've had Dr. Meyer message me and say, you forgot to do notes.
Okay, well, Dr. Meyer is a control nut. She wants to control. I've never met her that I know of, but she is trying to control you, trying to manage you, trying to belittle you.
She's so pleasant and to my face. She never say anything to my face. In fact, she's been on this a long time, but she didn't barely talk, like the whole week.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to see her because I'm like, do I say hi? Do I say good morning?
Yeah.
Like,
that's just weird.
it is. I'm just weird every time I'm around her.
Yeah. So don't be around her. And you're going to leave it, and you're going to have some hard decisions here. Well, you shouldn't be conflicted about getting out of there because you need to get out of there. If this isn't the gig for you, there's another one. No. If you want to look for other jobs, want a recommendation, whatever you want from me, I'll help you with. I can't fathom, under any circumstances, you would be less happy here than you are there. I think your stress would diminish manyfold, because I think you would have an equal say in what is done in your practice, which makes it. I think that's, and if you decide to do this, tell them that's part of the reason you're doing it, because I don't have a say where I'm at. They belittle me. They don't appreciate me. They don't appreciate what I'm going to do. You know, Amy doesn't want you to work till 10 o'clock at night. I don't want you to work till 10 o'clock at night. And if it entails that, we can fix that somehow. My own practice, that's a whole different deal.
I mean, you say so many pets. You handle it.
But I went with the flow. Okay. I've also been on Prozac for over 20 years. Yeah, and you shouldn't have to be. But
So you really think that? I mean, obviously you're going to be doing this, but you really think that?
I think you need to leave where you're at, is what I think, more than anything else. I think you're a fabulous veterinarian. I don't think you're a perfect veterinarian.
No.
But I haven't met that one yet. Okay. I think you're every bit of as good of a veterinarian as I was with less surgical experience. Okay. I think your thought process and your rational process and your knowledge is every bit what I ever had, maybe more so. Yeah. I mean, I truly believe that. I think your intensity is great, but I think you need to learn to focus on it. And I don't know how to do that, but it's doable, and I'll help you do that.
I mean, obviously that may be a work in progress. It's a work. I'm a work. We're all.
Well, I know that, but one of the ways to do that is go out and have a beer after work some night, or have a glass of wine with a couple of your friends, or say, Amy, can we run over to Pete's and have a cocktail over after work today? I can't, because my son's got a basketball game, but how about the day after tomorrow? You have none of that where you're at right now. So it's work, hit you in the mouth, kick you in the groin, and see you tomorrow. And there's no, I never went to work where I didn't try to make people happy. I wanted people to have fun. I wanted it to be an enjoyable thing. I wanted to thank people for being part of my life. I had a great career, but I had a fun time. And you're not. And
I mean, I enjoy the clients. I do like talking to them. I do like the pets.
You like doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I do, but I just can't handle it.
Sure.
And it's
Because they're not good people.
I'm not in the. I literally, a receptionist will come up to me and I'm like, what can I help you with? Like, I'm pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't look at them like I'm what can I help you with? Call stuff. Like, I'm pleasant. People come to me, which probably is what stresses me out, because everyone comes to me because they know
They're going to get an answer instead of getting yelled at from somebody else.
or just told you handle it.
Yeah.
Because usually I'll just say I'll take care of it. So because I don't want them, because then they look at me confused too. They're like, okay, so you want them to start a daily diet? Like, okay, I'll see you. No problem. I'll see you. So then I just need to probably just like look at the diet and call that while
You take that couple hours over there and see what you think, then give me a call. I may be very close to going to Alabama by then, but I can help you mentally, I think. I've been through a lot. I mean, I've been through a lot.
and you on the outside.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah, I'm great right now, but I've hit some speed bumps in my life, and all roses. But there's a way to march through that. And if you're seeing somebody, a therapist, I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, I've been seeing her since I started at the place.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't go into it, but I definitely stuff like that. I didn't think it was completely. I think she would.
Probably.
My
It's not-
aunt doesn't think so. She's an HR.
Yeah, well,
And I screwed up my note. And I told Dr. Mary, I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. Like, I thought we genuinely believed that we were telling me something.
see, and I think you put too much emphasis on that. Basically, because as an owner, I don't think, whatever it was, I don't think she handled it very well, or you wouldn't still have concerns about it. And the fact of it is, it sounds like they're going to be happy for you to leave, except you're producing a lot of income.
I am producing.
You know,
Taking numbers. I feel like numbers.
yeah. I think Ames will be wide open for you.
Well, I guess I'll see on the 18th.
Yeah. Yeah, get that figured out.
2 hours.
That's all you need. You can tell. Oh, this is a shit show or who cares? Something that they've got to know, and it's just one of those, well, I hope nobody can tell. Right.
Well, I might call you.
Feel free to anytime. I'm open. Lisa's in Texas for a week, so if you need to want to meet for a drink or dinner or something sometime in the next few days, come to me, Michelle.
Okay.
I'll be happy to help you. Yeah, feel free to.
Okay.
Right? You're right. Take care of yourself. Okay. Okay.
I mean, maybe I should go drink a bunch of alcohol.
All right.
Take care.